Good morning, afternoon or evening folks. This is Conf42 Incident Management 2023. Learn how to squash your bugs before they grow thanks to our great lineup of speakers. Before we jump in, let me invite you to our Discord server, where you can have a chat with all speakers, sponsors, partners and other attendees. Conf42 Incident Management 2023 was made possible by Stormforge, Teleport, and Uptime Labs, gold sponsors. Silver sponsors, SteadyBit, the startup sponsor, Unpack.tech, our newsletter partner, and our miraculous media partners. For the first session today, let's welcome Christopher Holler, the Offensive Security Practice Lead at Strong Crypto Innovations. Atomic Red Team, closing the gap with threat actors.
This talk covers how we can leverage the atomics to test individual IDs within the MITRE ATT&CK framework, allowing us to understand the gap between our current detection capabilities. This allows us to proactively identify gaps within our organization before threat actors do it for us. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy the conference.
Next up, we have Christine Yen, the CEO of Honeycomb. She will show you the art of leveraging site reliability engineering and observability techniques for the wild world of building on large language models.
Generative AI and large language models have certainly been the hot new thing this year. But if you step back and squint, using them doesn't have to be all that new. I hope you join me for my talk on why incorporating LLMs into your software can break some traditional models and techniques like testing for ensuring correctness and reliability, while enabling us to leverage other techniques in the observability and SRE worlds to even greater effect.
Joining us next are Joshua Arvin and Sophie Soliven. Together, they will be presenting pragmatic automation strategies for incident management.
In this talk, we will discuss several practical strategies for optimizing incident response workflows and leveraging AI-powered solutions for intelligent decision-making. We'll dive into how each of these strategies and solutions can ultimately build resilience in incident management processes.
In the next talk, Anurag Gupta, the founder and CEO of Shoreline.io, will show you how to use generative AI to finally fix outdated runbooks.
Let's talk about runbooks. They're a cornerstone to doing incident response well, but most people either don't have runbooks, or they're stale, or they're in conflict with other runbooks that they have, and that causes errors. In this talk, we'll cover how to create runbooks using generative AI, and how to curate them using humans to avoid the problems of hallucination, and then make them actually run.
For the next session, we have Mahdi Jelodari, Machine Learning and Internet of Things Specialist at Uptime Labs. He will introduce you to IT incident management training and assessment using generative AI.
At Uptime Labs, I lead generative AI projects in the space of incident management. Incident management is very important to me because in the past couple of years, me and my team have been dealing with machine learning models and large data to handle. And as you know, a lot of incidents happen in that space.
For the next one, we are excited to have Paige Cruz, Senior Developer Advocate at Chronosphere. There's no place like production.
This talk was inspired by all of the discourse that swirls around a little phrase, I test in production. It's one of those phrases that people seem to want to take the wrong way and get into internet fights about. So I want to tell you the story of how I learned that there's no place like production and that I do test in prod.
Presenting next, we have Andre Carvalho, the Incident Management Team Lead at Sporting Tech. He will show you how to unlock insights through incident management reports.
I will talk about insights on management reports and how we can get out of it with the best business decision possible for our platforms, and see how we can get more insights to prevent future cases and to have a better overall picture of our platform's performance.
Up next, we have Einat Mahat, the R&D group leader at Pioneer, creating on-call heroes, strategies for effective on-call practices.
Warmly invite you to my talk, Creating On-Call Heroes, Strategies for Effective On-Call Practices at Conf42. Together, we'll uncover strategies and culture-building tips to elevate your on-call practices from merely effective to genuinely heroic. Thank you for tuning in.
For the next one, we are excited to have Tanya Janca, the founder and CEO of We Hack Purple. Get ready for the story of incident response for developers.
I want you to come see my talk at Conf42. It's going to be about incident response for software developers, DevOps folks, basically all of IT, how to spot a security incident and then know what to do about it. So please come see my talk. I'm Tanya Janca. It's going to be nerderific at Conf42, Incident Management Edition.
Last but certainly not least, we have Dor Amram, data and server engineer at SimilarWeb. In this session, he'll tell the story of a team that rises from crisis, leveraging incidents for growth and improvement.
I'm Dor, and today we're going to talk about a team that rises from a crisis. And in order to do that, I want to start with a small story. Let's say the sky is clear, the grass is green. Everything is great. You're in your car, traveling to your work. Everything is just superb. Your new feature just got up yesterday, and the customers are using it and happy. Your product manager is happy. Your own manager is happy. Everyone is just happy. Until you have a bug.
This is all we've got in store for Conf42 Incident Management 2023. As always, FreeRSVP unlocks all the content. Many thanks to our speakers, partners and sponsors for making this whole thing possible, and to you for being with us and attending. That was Mark, and I hope to see you in the Conf42 Discord server in a minute. Cheers!